Welcome back. We have some exciting updates in this devlog, so let's get straight into it. The major new feature in this episode is AI opponents. You now have the option to play against the computer in a duel. Now, despite the name, the AI isn't very intelligent. Here's an overview of how it works. When the AI player's turn starts, they'll play this cute thinking animation above their head. This is just a little visual effect to add flair to the game. It's not actually thinking since, as you'll see shortly, the AI logic is pretty simple. Each AI player has 5 possible targets, denoted by these red and blue circles. The coordinates for each target are stored in the scene as a structure variable. The AI will choose a target at random. This is accomplished with the choose extension. Once it's picked one, a crosshair will become visible to indicate that it's in the aiming phase. Then it rotates its head, arm, and crosshair towards the selected target. After that, the AI selects a random shot power, which is also located in the aforementioned scene variable, and fires a projectile. Beyond that, the scene flows normally as if it was a player versus player duel.
The other big update we have to share is that we published a playable alpha build on itch.io. As you can tell from the footage, the game is clearly still in its early stages. Despite this, we wanted to get something out there as soon as possible to let people try it out and share feedback. We'll keep this page up to date. We plan on pushing updates several times a week. The project page will feature a detailed change log to show what's new from version to version.
Prior to pushing to itch, we did a round of testing to see how the game would behave in a variety of web browsers and devices. To accomplish this, we just exported the game as a web project. Then we installed HTTP Server, which is a package for Node.js. It lets us spin up a simple static file server on our local devices. Once it's installed, we navigate to the export folder via the terminal and just run the HTTP Server program. The server then prints out all the addresses it's listening on. It contains the loopback address and 2 other IPs that represent this PC's Wi-Fi and Ethernet address in the local network. What this allows us to do is to connect to any of these addresses via a web browser. Generally, we test the 3 major browser families: Firefox, Safari, and, most importantly, a flavor of Chromium. This will cover virtually all desktop users, save for some niche browsers on Linux. A super useful feature that most browsers have in their dev tools is the ability to mimic other devices or to switch to preset resolutions. We use this feature to see how well the game scales up and down, as well as testing the specific resolution that's recommended for itch.io games when they're not in full screen. Best of all, we're able to test on mobile devices too. Support for mobile devices, especially iOS and iPadOS, was the main reason we switched over from Godot to GDevelop.
That's all for this episode. Make sure to check out the alpha build via the link in the description. We'll be updating it often, so check back every now and then to see what's new in the changelog. If you have any feedback, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Consider following on our other social media platforms for more rapid updates if you're into that sort of thing. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.